Here we go!
Oh dear.
What are we doing today? Why, we're building a model kit. I got this thing yesterday and I thought, hey, let's build it here on camera on screen for y'all to see. This is kind of a special box because it's a twofer. You have the original Gundam and you have one of the bad guys from the original show. You have a Zaku. The future! And people live in colonies out in space. You know, like space station kind of looking things. And like in the original show, in the original Mobile Suit Gundam, there's like a big war going on. And these are both, you know, both of these machines and the other machines in the show, they're in the range of 60 feet tall. They're very big machines. But, you know, model kits because it's fun to build things. And yeah, I don't know, you know, what the deal is with this. I don't know if this is some kind of special thing. I don't know. But for the price I paid for it and everything, this seemed like a really good deal. HG, that's the important part. HG is short for high grade. So Bandai, who makes these things, they make several different grades of Gundam kits. High grade is kind of the beginner kit. You know, it's the beginner grade that you can get because these are the simpler ones. These are the ones that are relatively easy to put together. So real quick, this is the instructions for the thing. And this is the instructions for both robots, right? And it's just a big pamphlet sheet of paper doing thing, but that's, you know, it looks like a lot if you've never put something like this together, but that's actually not too bad. These kits come out at about somewhere between like 4 to 6 inches in height, depending on the robot. And you have real grade, which is like the next step up. Same size, more detail, more parts, bigger project. This is more manageable, this is more simple, and I can bang this out in about an afternoon. So we're gonna do that today. And it's 2 robots, so you can battle them. Before we actually start, we need to know the tools of the trade. And we need to have some understanding of model kits. So these are parts for one of the kits. This is for the Zaku, which is the green dude. As we look here, you know, like this is a part of the body. These are part of the skirting armors. That's part of the foot. You know, there's a bunch of different parts on the frame. The frame is referred to as a runner. I've also heard of these being called sprues. I think a sprue actually is the little bit of plastic right here that connects the runner to the part. This little tiny bit in there. You get something like this, pair of nippers. And these are just cheapo nippers. They're not anything to brag about, but you take them, here you go clippy, and you go clippy, and you go clippy-doo, and you go clippy-doo. And then you have freed the part from the runner. And then, huzzah, you have a part. You got all those little, you've got those nub marks. And that is dookie doo-doo from a toilet. So what you can do is you can then take this again. You go in here and you get really close. And you just like a whisper, you're gonna be like, good job. It looks better, but it's not perfect yet. So then we take the X-Acto blade, the chain, and you go in here. And you very gently, kind of scratchy. Get in there. You just kind of scratchy. Yeah. I don't know why I'm whispering. Get into it though. And then you make it look all purty. You can always spend that extra time and energy and effort and, you know, use very fine sandpaper to really pretty up the pieces. Me, I'm just simple. I'm gonna just bang it together right as is out of the box. What I'm gonna do now is we're gonna have time-lapse power activate, and I'm gonna start by building our green Zaku, because I have desire to build the Zaku first. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and build this guy first. So, yeah. So each runner is labeled with a letter. This particular runner is runner A. And each part is labeled. This particular part is number 2. So, with everything being labeled that way, it shouldn't be hard to find. It shouldn't be hard for me to figure out what I'm doing. And each of the instructions, everything is very labeled and very explained, I think, fairly well. So if you can understand what a picture looks like, you can build one of these. Not too difficult. is our Zaku so far. I haven't done any detailing on it. I have not built the weapons or the other hands, but I've got the Zaku put together. So far, that's where I'm at. Now we need to build the Gundam to fight him. that the Gundam has been built. So now I've got both of these guys put together and we're gonna make them fight. It'll be fun.
Seems like the path that y'all are on likely meets up with a more well-traveled road at some point, a little ways beyond what you have seen.